meteorologist Ron.
Man, I think the best looking week of the year is headed our way. We're kicking it off right today. Temperatures are nice and cool. We've got cool mornings, warm afternoons. I will say this though. Now tomorrow I think a little bit too chilly. We're going to be in the 40s instead of the 50s. To me, the ideal weather, 50s in the morning, 70s in the afternoon, plenty of sunshine, low humidity. We got all that tomorrow, except we're going to be in the 40s to start the day. Angie will be dancing a jig out there on Main Street, maybe even power walking 7.5 miles. As for me though, no, I will be shivering just a little bit tomorrow morning. So yeah, a bit on the chilly side. We take a look at the Twin Bridges. That's our Ellis Park camera getting the goods on the traffic there, northbound and southbound. 40,000 cars and trucks on average cross those bridges every single day. So they're two vital links, northbound and southbound for sure. Two vital rusty links that we have there. All right, the Tower Cam downtown Owensboro. Here's something that's cool that we've been seeing throughout the day. Now the river, now Owensboro, really the river's kind of situated or justified east to west. I mean, right there in front of the Owensboro riverfront. And, you know, it's flowing in from the east. But when you get that west wind, we got like a west-northwest wind, we are seeing ripples in the water kind of pushing against the grain, against the flow. But it's really cool to see these ripples in the water courtesy of the wind, as at least it moves the top part of the water back against the flow of the mighty Ohio. That's our roofclaim.com camera at the Hampton Inn. There's our traffic at 66 and 69. Not a whole lot of it out there right now, it looks like. That's our Deaconess Gateway Diamond Valley Federal Credit Union camera there in downtown on top of Fifth Third Bank, tallest building in town. Superior Ag camera with a superior view of the riverfront. Right now, the temperature at the airport on the north side of town, 68 degrees, dew point nice and low. There's that west-northwest wind at 12 miles an hour. Already kicking pretty good. It's going to be 10 to 20 basically from the northwest throughout the day today. Temperature-wise, how low can we go? 63 degrees in French Lick, 64 in Lagodi, 65 in Fairfield, 66 in Flora, 67 degrees in Jasper, 68 Santa Claus, 69 in Princeton, 70 in Tell City, 71 in Calhoun for Mama, 72 degrees in Madisonville. And is that as warm as we get? It is. A nice little temperature run there between the 60s and the low 70s, and just about ideal out there this afternoon with the exception of the wind. You may not like all that wind out there that we do have in play, and it's going to be in play throughout the day. Live first warning Doppler radar not showing a thing. Now we are seeing some clouds kicking in from the northwest, and they're pushed in on the backside of this system, which is up in the Great Lakes. You can see the rain up in lower Michigan and parts of Canada and upstate New York, the counterclockwise flow of that low. On the backside of this system, we're getting clouds coming in from the upper Midwest and moving into our area. They're breaking up quite a bit. We're also seeing some higher clouds with that too. So we are seeing a few extra clouds in play for this afternoon, but other than that, things are looking good. The rain's going to stay well to our north and well to our northeast. Not going to be a problem for us. Well, Hurricane Ian is not going to be a problem for us, but it could be a problem for Floridians, and it's already making progress to the northwest. There's Grand Cayman, there's Cuba. It looks like it's going to make landfall as a Category 3 hurricane in Cuba, on the western part of Cuba. Right now it's a Cat 1, but it has strengthened since early this morning. It was at 75 miles an hour max sustained winds. Now it's 80 miles an hour max sustained winds. So the strongest winds really right there around the center of the storm, the eye wall, and that's where we're getting those 80 mile an hour winds. It's moving northwest at 13. It's going to move more to the north and then back to the northeast, and that's where it could be hitting Florida later on this week. Let's go ahead and track it out for you. Cat 1 now looks like it could make landfall in Cuba as a Cat 2 or a Cat 3, and then move into the waters of the Gulf of Mexico, intensify even more to a Category 4, 140 mile per hour max sustained winds. And now the latest projections from the National Hurricane Center has it actually making landfall in Florida, north of Tampa, St. Pete, in that area, in a pretty unpopulated area of Florida, but as a Category 2 hurricane. So it looks a little stronger. It was saying it's going to be weakening to a Cat 1. That looks like it's going to be a Cat 2. And then, of course, then it weakens as it moves into parts of Florida and South Georgia and continues to track to the north. There's a front down there, though. It's going to probably shift it out. So I don't think it's going to be impacting us, even with clouds, as it's going to be staying to our southeast. For us, though, we got a few extra clouds in play this afternoon, kind of spilling in from the northwest. Still plenty of sunshine out there, even though at times it's going to be veiled sunshine. And then as we roll our way through the afternoon and evening, we are looking at really just a glorious night if you can stand the chill. I mean, if you open up the window, throw another blanket on the bed, as the temperature is going to be about 10 degrees chillier than this morning. And this morning was pretty cool out there if you got up early enough. And of course, with a little bit of a breeze out there. And look at all that straight sunshine we've got in play for our Tuesday. Looking good, really, for all week. 74 degrees for a high today is what I'm calling it on my 3-degree guarantee. And we are going to be seeing plenty of sunshine out there. Pretty good breeze, too. And that breeze is going to be in play at around 10 to 20 miles an hour from the northwest. And as we we take a look at the 3-degree guarantee. Last time I was here on Thursday, I called for a high of 77, got up to 77. That's a 3-degree guarantee winner. Let's hear it for John Rexing of Chandler. Congratulations, John. You've got yourself a 3-degree guarantee umbrella courtesy of Ackerman Chiropractic. Come on by the station, see Pam, and pick it up. 74 today, 75 tomorrow. Plenty of sunshine really throughout the week. A pretty good breeze throughout the work week anyway. And then finally warming up. Man, we might be sweating a little bit, Angie, over the weekend. 77 and 79. Lows will be in the 50s then. It is going to be an absolutely glorious week. I think the best looking week of the year. Not quite as good looking as this sunrise on Sunday. This was actually in Rabbit Ridge, which is down in Hopkins County. Beautiful. David Branson got that beautiful sky. And of course, we had some clouds rolling in. Had a little bit of rain at my place on Sunday morning. I didn't see that good looking a sunrise though on Sunday morning. David, thank you so much for that picture. It's a winner.
It is a winner. And when we come back, a very interesting event coming up. Paul Bousman is here to tell us all about native plants.